Okay. Oh, good. Okay. Hi there. I guess let's just dive into this thing, see what we've got in here. Stuff I've been putting off. I've got these jeans that I've had for a long time. They have the perfect fit, but last year at work, I bent over and broke the zipper. Happens. Repair it by installing a new zipper. Like, see, as you can see, like the teeth broke here. Or I could rip out the zipper and put buttons. Make it like a button fly. I think that's what we're gonna do. Let's do it. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do this, which is why I've been putting it off. This side will be pretty easy because the zipper is exposed. I'm just gonna seam rip it out of there, or off of there rather. But I don't know yet how I'm gonna do the other side. Okay, we've completely removed it from one side where the zipper was kind of obvious. So time to do the other side where it's definitely in the seam, so we'll have to sew that up afterwards. So basically, the zipper is sandwiched between the front leg piece and the zipper fly facing. So as you can see, it's all kind of serged together here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it out, and then I should be able to just kind of re-sew that up, I hope. So I'm afraid to mess them up, but they've also been sitting in this pile for about a year, maybe a year and a half, so it's time. Nice, making progress. I've got the bottom of the zipper out, so now I'm just gonna take it all the way up to the top. All right, the zipper has been removed. Hooray! Oh God. Buttons. We're doing buttons. I'm gonna make sure that, so like I said, it was kind of in here sandwiched. So I'm going to close up that seam, and this side is already good to go, so we don't have to worry about that. We are just, oh wait, actually I need to stitch the top back up and then stitch that together. I'm gonna go ahead and change my thread. Go ahead and stitch up on the left leg at the top where the zipper was kind of in that top waistband seam. My machine has a back stitch setting, so cool. That's good to go. Now, need to stitch up this side. I'm gonna switch to my zipper foot to do this top stitch just because I'm working really close to this button. So while seam ripping everything out, I undid this kind of crotch strengthening stitch. So I'm gonna go over that as well. You'll wanna backstitch or do a small zigzag stitch over this kind of stress point, just to give it some extra stability. So now we've got pants, but just with the one button. So we need to add some buttons. I think maybe two. I think I'm gonna do two. So when you're adding these buttons, you wanna do your buttonholes first and then add on your buttons because it's a lot easier to adjust your button position after, because it's impossible to do it if you do it before and then the button, you know, whatever. I'm gonna mark on here where I want them to be. That looks great. And if you have a buttonhole maker thing, it does the work for you. Sometimes I do find when I have multiple layers of fabric, I have to help the fabric through. Oh my gosh, my button just flew out of there. Did you see that? That was crazy. Hole. Ta-da. All right. Going in on the real thing. Let's see what happens. Okay, that wasn't terrible. I feel like usually when I make jeans, the buttonholes tests are always fine, and then when I go in to do the real thing, it's horrible. So I'm pleasantly surprised by how easy that was. So we're gonna do the second buttonhole. Hopefully I didn't just curse myself by saying how easy that was. Awesome. So we've got our two buttonholes here. If you can see that. One here, another one right there. We're gonna slice them open. Ew, that sounds weird. We're gonna cut open our buttonholes. I have this buttonhole cutter from my grandma. What you do is you just kind of make sure you're not gonna go over any of your stitches because they will unravel and then your buttonhole will fray. Cool, there's one. So we've got these cut. So now we're gonna line up the fly, marking the center or the line of that. So now we should be able to see our lines, but basically we want to center that up. So I just wanna make sure that that looks right. And remember, it will pull out, like it will sit at this side of the buttonhole. So I'm actually gonna move my little like X marks the spot a little bit over. So now for installing these, ooh, I just like ate my jeans. We're gonna stick these guys through. They're like the little backing of the button. We're gonna stick them through the jeans at the X marks the spot that we just did. This is honestly the most annoying part. It can be sometimes. You do have to kind of, you can punch a hole, but I never do. So I just kind of like finesse and wiggle the fabric over this. Okay, that's what it should look like. And we're gonna do that to the other one as well. All right, now that we've got both of those on there, it's time to attach the buttons. You'll need a hammer for this. I like to flip the thing on top of the button and then just hit the back of that. I like to work gradually. I have like bent the button before and that's always annoying because then it's stuck on your pants. Cool, so that one's on. Yay! And then we need one more. Again, we're just putting the pokey side down onto the button. I'm gonna cut off all the threads. All right, now we should be able to put these guys through the buttonholes, and then we have fixed jeans. Guys, I seriously have been putting this project off for so long. Yay! Yay, I love these pants. I got all this stuff out and then I didn't put it away, which is the actual story of my life.